Ray J just got his revenge, but not quite in the way anyone expected. After weeks of trash talk, personal shots, and one bizarre press conference moment involving a stack of cash, Ray J and Orlando Brown finally stepped into the ring in Atlanta. 3 rounds later, Ray J had his hand raised. But the victory wasn't just about beating Orlando Brown. Ray J was also trying to bounce back from a previous knockout loss that had left him hospitalized. So how did this strange celebrity feud turn into a boxing match? And what actually happened when the two finally faced off? Let's go back to where the tension started. Ray J defeated Orlando Brown by unanimous decision Saturday night at Atlanta's State Farm Arena. The fight aired on the Zeus Network as part of the card surrounding Claressa Shields' matchup with Kay Scott. The result itself was clear. All 3 judges scored the fight for Ray J after 3 rounds. But the fight was arguably less explosive than the buildup. For weeks, fans had been watching the two trade insults and provoke each other. So when the bell finally rang, people were expecting fireworks. Instead, Ray J stayed composed, survived the 3 rounds, and walked away with the official victory. And that result meant a little more because of what happened to him just months earlier. Back in May, Ray J faced Super Hot Fire at Brand Risk 14. That fight ended with Ray J suffering a knockout loss, and TMZ reported that he was hospitalized afterward. For most people, that might have been enough to stay away from the ring. Ray J did the opposite. He agreed to fight again, and this time his opponent was Orlando Brown, someone who had already been getting under his skin publicly. So, this wasn't exactly a comfortable comeback. Ray J had something to prove, and Brown had spent plenty of time making sure the pressure stayed on. But the rivalry itself had started long before the boxing match was announced. Orlando Brown had repeatedly taken shots at Ray J, including referring to him as Brandy's brother. That insult became part of their ongoing back and forth. What started as public trash talk eventually became a legitimate celebrity boxing storyline. And once the fight was announced, every confrontation suddenly mattered. Fans weren't just asking who could box better. They wanted to know whether all the talking would finally turn into action. Then one press conference gave the entire feud a viral moment. As the buildup continued, Brown brought Ray J's family into the conversation, including repeated references to his sister Brandy. That pushed the rivalry beyond simple boxing trash talk. Ray J pushed back and made it clear that he didn't want his family dragged into the situation. At that point, the fight had become about more than just winning a celebrity boxing match. It was about who would get the final word, and there was only one place left to settle that. Saturday night finally gave them that opportunity. Ray J and Orlando Brown went 3 rounds in Atlanta. Despite all the tension beforehand, the fight itself wasn't the chaotic showdown some fans expected. There was no massive ending, no dramatic knockout. Just 3 rounds followed by the judge's decision. And the decision was unanimous. Ray J won. For him, that was probably the best possible outcome after his previous loss. He didn't need to put on a wild performance. He needed a win, and he got one. But the internet wasn't finished judging the night. As clips and reactions spread online, fans focused on the unusual contrast between the heated buildup and the relatively controlled fight. That's the strange power of celebrity boxing. Sometimes the actual fight is only half the story. The other half is everything that happens before and after it. Ray J brought the bigger headline home with the victory, while another matchup on the Zeus card, Big Lex versus Taseki, was also being discussed as one of the more competitive fights of the night. Still, when it came to Ray J and Orlando Brown, the official result was simple. Ray J won. After months of insults, awkward confrontations, and non-stop buildup, Ray J finally got the result he wanted. He defeated Orlando Brown by unanimous decision and walked away with the bragging rights. More importantly, he bounced back from his previous knockout loss and proved that he wasn't ready to walk away from boxing just yet. But here's the question. Did this actually end the feud? Because if the trash talk starts again, fans will immediately be watching for a rematch. And after everything that happened before this fight, one thing is certain. Ray J may have won the battle in Atlanta, but the internet will decide whether this story is really over.